Hey car reporters, welcome back to my channel. Do you know, well, not do you know, do you remember when Kanye West dropped that disturbing music video where he kind of visualized the ending of Pete Davidson, and Daily Show host Trevor Noah spoke out and called Kanye out for harassing Pete, stalking him, and just being overall very creepy and, abusive, right? So Trevor Noah just did an interview with Variety magazine explaining why he chose to speak up about Kanye West's behavior. And I think it's a message that a lot of us need to hear, especially in this digital age where we all just are constantly sharing our opinions, kind of like what we're doing right now. Not kind of, but exactly like what we're doing right now. So Trevor said, just to start things off, when he was speaking out about Kanye West, he was not doing that with the intent to, quote unquote, cancel him and ruin his career. He just wanted, and I quote, I said, counsel Kanye, not cancel Kanye. And I think that that's a really good distinction there, because oftentimes when people talk about celebrity news and gossip and, the missteps that celebrity take, it's very like drastic in the form of, okay, this person needs to be ended, canceled, that's it. Like you can't support them. And if you don't support them, and if you do support them, you're a horrible person by proxy. And I really like the kind of more nuanced approach that Trevor is taking here, though I do understand more extreme points of view as well. So when he really gets down to the nitty gritty of Kanye's harassment of Pete and all of the graphic images that he was sharing and the idealization, and don't forget, Kanye bought a house right across the street from Kim Kardashian as well. It would to me seem like an intimidation tactic, but I digress. Trevor says, and I quote, "It's easy to stand on the sidelines, see a train crash coming and say nothing about it. And then after the train crashes off the tracks, we say, oh, I saw that coming." Well, then why didn't you say anything? Especially if you have some sort of platform, you have some sort of obligation to speak a truth. See something and say something. He continued on to talk about like the paradoxical nature of humans. He says, it's very possible to love people who we hate and hate people who we love. And I think that that is a bit of a euphemism for his own personal feelings about Kanye West. I believe that Trevor Noah loves Kanye West as a person, but hates who Kanye West has become as a person, or who Kanye West is currently representing himself as a person, and I thought that was quite interesting. One thing about Trevor Noah that I really, really love, even though English is not his native language, he just speaks it to a level that honestly is better than most native speakers, right? Like he's just so poetic about it, and I just love his way with words and his way of seeing things and envisioning things, and I just really appreciate listening to him speak sometimes. So he said, I don't like to live in a world where we constantly discard human beings like pieces of trash. Kanye West is somebody who has an indelible impression on my life. His music has literally taken me through different periods of my life. But then there are also moments where I go like, man, Kanye, you're going off the rails here. But I can still say that I care for you as a human being. That's why I'm speaking out. I'm not going to not care for you. I'm not going to hate you all of a sudden. That's how I try and see the world, and that's how I would hope that people would see me. Listen, Trevor, I'm with you. When it comes to things within reason. For example, when it comes to an R. Kelly situation, I would not accept this as a response. But when it comes to Kanye West and his situation that he's going through, I can see why you come to that conclusion. Personally, for me, Kanye West is somebody that I no longer have respect for, but that doesn't mean that I hate him or anything like that. I just no longer have respect for him. And it's not even just the Pete Davidson thing. It's things that he'd been saying for a long time, including the slavery was a choice and just other like really foul stuff. The way he treated Amber Rose after the breakup, cheating on her with Kim Kardashian, and just really acting like she was this dirty person and that Kim was this holy grail that he had to take 50 showers to get with Kim Kardashian after being with Amber Rose. I was like, that's a really nasty thing to say, about a woman. I didn't like it at all. Anyway, you guys, what do you think about Trevor Noah speaking up for the second time about Kanye West and his recent behavior? Are you with him? Do you think there's a limit to the amount of grace and empathy that we can give certain people? Are you like me, where you're like, okay, I can accept why you would feel this way about Kanye West, but I would not accept it if it was someone else, like an R. Kelly or an Ezra Miller? Let me know in the comments down below, and as usual, we'll chat. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.